And you can see you're getting about 1.25 inches worth of floor back, which is less than half of what you need in order to be code compliant. And you can see the drainage sits here, which means the water is going to have to fill up all the way around here, and the whole floor sits in water before any drainage actually gets through it. And there's no pitch on this, so the water just sits there and has to get higher and higher around the floor until it just overflows all the way on the other side of the basement with a proper basement waterproofing system. As we follow the gutter system along here, you'll see there's a clean out. And this is to give access to the system so that they can flush it out. These systems tend to clog because of the lack of pitch that they have. When water does get in them, when water fills up high enough, as time goes by and the water recedes out, the last little bit of water gets trapped in there and tends to grow a bacteria called iron ochre. So they have these clean outs so that they can take a power washer and flush them all out to keep the system from backing up. Now, as we follow it around, you can see we come to a small grate that's open in the floor. I pretty much know, because I've torn these out so many times, we're going to find that there's going to be no drainage system there except for this little grate in the floor, which completely interrupts any type of flow of water that would be coming around here. So you're going to get water stopped up here, somehow, only if it gets very high enough, maybe travel through there, somehow make it through there and get over to the pump. That's why these systems fail all the time. Let me just tap this thing, see if I can get the corner to come out. Because I think what we're going to find is there's going to be nothing underneath here. There's going to be no continuous system. Ready? Oh, we got our duct tape holding it. That's the corner of your drainage right there. They didn't even bother to dig out low enough that if water did fill up, it had easy access into the next channel of drainage. The drain grate that was here before was about 1.5 inches wide. This is about 2.5 times the width of that. That system was matching up to the drainage on either side, and it was cockeyed. They weren't aligned or anything like that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have our drain just like this, but we're going to have our full drainage system running down underneath it, and there's going to be holes in this, so any water coming in anywhere along this whole area, or any water that would come from above, would be able to get into here, get right down into the system, and that would go over to the sump pump. Okay, we've taken the gutter system out. It's been entirely removed, and we've set it up to be able to install our SuperDry system. So now the footing is exposed, and we have a trench next to the footing, and it's creating a very large area for our drainage. Now, we have some proprietary products, and we use a much stronger concrete, and our concrete actually grows into old concrete, so it goes to a great extent of actually giving some of that structural support back to the floor. We're all wrapped up here. The job went great. I want to thank you guys for watching. And if you could, give us a like. And if you could subscribe, that would be wonderful. And if you have a question, put it down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.